What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Watchmen's Warning podcast, where we talk about prophecies and we talk about who are the real children of Israel. But today, we're going to talk about prophecy. As you know, a lot of things that's going to be going on um, soon, and that's going on now, that's a part of the end days prophecy. And when I say end of days, I don't mean the end of all the days. I mean the end of America, the end of the days of America, right? That's what we talk about when we talk about the end of days, the end of this empire. And with these few videos I'm gonna show you, it's gonna show you that we're now in that time. Ain't no more waiting. We are down in that time. So let's take a look at the first video. And then after the video, we're going to come back and talk.
Our relationship has progressed. We're hardened by the.
This is Mark Carney right here talking in front of China. As we know, will be one of the superpowers in the end times. All right, in the end of America, which is one of the ones who's going to be the biggest factor in ending America. Right? So let's get started. Let me move out the way.
Leadership of President Xi Jinping and the speed with which our relationship has progressed in recent months. This sets the stage for these important discussions on a wide range of issues where we can be strategic partners, from energy to agriculture, to people ties, to multilateralism.
See, as we know, um, a lot of countries, most of the countries depend on America for a lot of things. And now a lot of people, a lot of countries are backing out from dependent on America to partner up with China. You already have the BRICS, right? So these right here are the countries in the forefront of ending the dollar dominance. The dollar dominance, started ending back when they took it off the gold standard. So now it's backed by nothing but oil, which is why it's called the petrodollar. But let's continue.
Issues on security. And I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order. We're hardened.
See, if you let them speak and you're quiet, they'll tell the truth. They tell you that they're working towards a new world order. They tell you that they're working on population control, which is what's going on now. Let me get to one more video. I want to show you guys something real quick, and then we're gonna continue chopping it up about this new world order.
A world where everyone, everywhere, at every
I want you guys to pay attention to this. This is very important that you hear this because the video that I'm gonna show you after this one is gonna correlate to this one, and we're gonna discuss why.
pediatrics, we welcome the launch of Immunization Agenda 2030, a new ambitious strategy for a world where everyone, everywhere, at every age fully benefits from vaccines.
Remember, you let them talk and you sit quiet, they will tell you the truth. Agenda 2030. Remember these words: New World Order, Agenda 2030. They both are synonymous with each other. Don't think they're two different things, but they are the same thing, the same plans by the same people. Let's keep going.
Before the COVID 19 pandemic, close to 20 million children missed out on life saving vaccines each year. Disruptions from the pandemic have left millions more at risk and widened health inequities. We can recover from these disruptions and achieve even more by ensuring no adult or child is left behind. Pediatrics. We welcome
They want to make sure no child is left behind from these, you know, shots or whatever you want to call it, right? Excuse me, I'm trying to get my lighting together right quick. Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, so now they want to make sure that children, nor middle-aged adults, nor older adults miss another shot. Do you want to know why they want to make sure? And they're going to make laws. Trust me, believe. They're going to make laws to make it hard for you to say, oh, I'm exempt because of my religious beliefs. Or I'm exempt because I have this sickness. Or I'm exempt because of this. They're not going to have that. They're going to make an ironclad law where there's no way around you not having your children, you know, vaccinated. Okay? But it's a reason why they're gonna force you to be vaxxed. It's a reason why. We're gonna get to that right now. This is the reason why.
Embodiment. We know that several different batch numbers were deployed.
I want you guys to pay close attention to what this guy is saying, because everything that you're seeing is, you can go look this up yourself. It's all documented. There's nothing that's been done in the dark that's not documented. Everything is being documented. You can go look this stuff yourself. It's just a lot of people don't want to do the research. That's it. A lot of people go on their day to day thinking everything is going to get better. America's not going to get better. It's going to get worse from here. You see what's going on out in the streets with ICE and these deranged people. You see what's going on. Okay, so this ain't to scare you. This is to prepare you for what's to come. Because you think that this is something here, this is nothing compared to what's really about to happen. So I'm just a messenger to come and tell you so you can prepare yourself. Not to scare you, to prepare yourself. So you already know what's going to happen. I'm not afraid. You know why I'm not afraid? Excuse me. Because I already knew this was going to happen. I've been knowing this was going to happen 25 years ago. I've been teaching this for well over 20 years. And the things that I've been saying, and not just me, it's many of us out there telling you what's about to happen, or what was going to happen. People didn't believe it because, oh, it's been years and years, nothing happened. It's been happening. They just been doing it in increments, so you wouldn't notice. They do it in increments. They pass this law, it be 10,000 pages long, and in the midst of the 10,000 pages, there's this one little law that you probably, if you read throughout the 10,000 pages somehow, you looked over that. And then you vote for it. And then it's law. Remember what happened with the Patriot Act? 9/11 happened. It's a reason why that happened. They needed a reason to surveil you. They needed a reason to put all these cameras up on every corner. They needed a reason to tap every camera, every phone, every appliance. And believe it or not, clothing. They needed a reason, and that was the reason. But we're going off on to some other thing. That's another video for another day. Let's continue with this video. This is the reason why they don't want you, your children, or your mother, or your father, or your grandmother, or your grandfather to miss another vax. Pay attention.
And some were far more deadlier than others. According to the Moderna patent, this technology contains self-assembled nanoparticles, and in certain variations, these nanoparticles can be used for the controlled release of compounds once they are in the human body. These lipid nanoparticles are encapsulated into a polymer hydrogel, a controlled release coating that includes polyvinyls. This has been verified by Anna Mielchia and Clifford Carnicom's research.
See, they using nanobots, nanotechnology. If you look through my videos on this channel, you will see years ago, about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I was telling you guys about nanobots. I was telling you guys that this is what they're going to have in these shots. And nobody believed me. How you think they're able to control a lot of these people? You think a lot of these people out here just deranged for nothing? You think that there are school shooters for nothing? You think these kids just woke up one day just out of the blue and just say, let me go, shoot up a school? Come on now. How many children have done that over the past years? Come on, think about it. They use these nanobots to control you, to send messages to your brains, to your neurons, and you think it's your thoughts, but it's not your thoughts. Those thoughts was planted in you. They got nanobots that one flip of a switch or one push of a button, you have a seizure. Or you just all of a sudden just die out of nowhere, young, healthy. You just pass out and just don't wake up again. That's what these nanobots do. That's what they're for. And a lot of them, they're for surveillance too. But we'll get to that on another video for another day.
In a 2013 TED-Med talk, Dr. Ido Bachelet says that these nanorobots have already been successfully developed in Israel and that they can be injected into the human body with a basic syringe. He shows an image of what they look like, and they appear to be the same structures that the fifth column found in their research and claimed was powered by 5G, which was confirmed by Dr. Bachelet.
Why you think the 5G was put up everywhere? You cannot go nowhere without a 5G tower. It's a reason why they put up these 5G towers. A lot of you who took that in 2020, guess what? Why you think a lot of y'all passing out everywhere? Why you think a lot of y'all deranged? You think that a lot of people just follow just anything? No, it's a reason why, man. They already put this stuff in you. The people who discerned what was going on already knew what was happening during that time. We knew it was no sickness going on. We knew that. We knew it wasn't. We knew it was a ploy to get you to come get these nanobots through a vax. It's population control. Why you think the Georgia Guidestones was towed down? They gave you the whole plan. A lot of you didn't know, but they gave you the whole plan in the Georgia Guidestones. A lot of y'all are really oblivious to what's going on around you. Oh, we can save America. There is no saving America. It's over. It's over. Give it up. The scripture clearly tells you that if we would have saved Babylon, we would have saved her. but she ain't gonna be saved. You sit too prideful. So this is your judgment, Babylon. This is America. This is your judgment for what you have done to the children of Israel. Yes, our servitude is over. It's time for us to rise. And guess what? It don't matter if you believe it or not, because these prophecies are going to keep rolling. They're going to keep rolling. Let's finish.
Of nanorobots that carry antenna. These antennae are made from metal nanoparticles. Now, the antenna enabled the nanobots to respond to externally applied electromagnetic fields. So these versions of nanobots can actually be activated with the press of a button on a joystick.
In the following video, it is being discussed by developers in 2015.
The nanorobot we designed and fabricated is a machine that can be programmed to autonomously recognize target cells and deliver payloads to those cells.
The basic idea is to make a cage or a basket that protects a fragile or toxic or precious payload and only releases it when it's at the right moment.
The nanorobot that we designed actually looks like an open-ended barrel or a clamshell that has two halves. So the two halves of this open-ended barrel or clamshell are linked together by flexible DNA hinges, and the entire structure is held shut by latches or locks that are actually DNA double helices. The way it works is that in the absence of the key, which is a molecular protein, the duplexes are held sufficiently strong to maintain the entire structure closed. But when the key is present, that piece of DNA that we designed to recognize that key switches to bind to the key, and the duplex zips open.
So it binds to your DNA. It binds to your DNA. You can't get rid of it. If you took the vax, you can't get rid of it. These people tell you. That's why I say if you sit back, observe, and listen, they would tell you what they are doing. They would tell you what they plan to do. You have to listen. This is what I do every day. I go to work, come home, and I research. I listen to these people when they talk. When they go to Davos, I listen. They tell you what they want to do. World Economic Forum tell you what they're trying to do. But it's up to you to listen. It's up to you to pay attention to what's going on around you. It's pumping people full of these nanobots. These nanobots bind to your DNA, so you can't get rid of them. And then they use these here, the 5G tower, to talk to the nanobots that's running in your body. Oh, you think that's the only thing they have? Oh, just wait. We're gonna do a lot of lives. We're gonna do a lot of lives, and we're gonna get to the bottom of a lot of things that they're trying to do, so you can be prepared. If you're not seeking Yahweh, who they call God, or Yahweh Shai, who they call Jesus, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Because what they have, you're not going to be able to fight, physical fight. Nah, you're not. Impossible. It's going to take a supernatural power to defeat this. All right, let's keep going.
Of Todd Callender's team at vaxchoice.com have concluded that these shots contain a variety of synthetic pathogens that can be released with external 5G frequencies. The Moderna patent describes these nanoparticle mimics, which mimic the delivery of a variety of pathogens, and lists over 100 of them within the patent. And according to the work at Vax Choice, these synthetic pathogens each have an IP address. They are cataloged by the Department of Energy, and they use cesium-137, which we have been contaminated with from the environment, as a building block for their construction within our bodies using external frequency. And their research shows that
They telling you they manipulating your body. They manipulating you, your mind, your body with the 5G towers. Why you think that they do things for your benefit? Do you think they do things for the betterment of society or the betterment of the world? These people are Luciferian, man. They Luciferian. They worship other gods. They don't care about you. They don't. You're just disposable to them. I'm telling you, if you took that vax, you better pray and hope that there's a way to get them things out of you. Because like they just said, they can release pathogens within your body to kill you. And you won't even know. Everything fine. You work out every day. You jog. You healthy. All of a sudden, boom, you gone. You're gone. No more you. Man, y'all better pay attention to what they be doing, man. Stop trusting these people with your children and with your health. Stop trusting these people.
the Microsoft patent filed in 2020, 060606, cryptocurrency system using body activity data, is now in effect, and that this technology is turning the human body into an antenna, which can output energy, meaning that humans are being turned into batteries to fuel the digital AI prison that is being built around us. And if you choose not to comply, the technology includes a built-in kill switch. Thanks to many independent researchers and scientists, we are figuring out their agenda, but they continue to walk freely among us, unrestrained by any justice whatsoever. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Like I was saying, the WHO, WEF, World Economic Forum, it's a lot of these different programs and a lot of these different companies and a lot of these different countries, leaders, kings, all over the earth, who are all on the same page. If you believe that they're not on the same page, you're a fool. They all want the New World Order. It's inevitable. They all want population control. It's billions and upon billions of people on Earth. They want the Earth's population down to 500 million. How do you do that? Through vax, food, water, air. Simple. And in the middle of that, you know, unalivings everywhere and all that stuff. So it was a poll that was done. I think it was like last week. 1/3 of Gen Z already passed away. You can look this up. 1/3 of Gen Z already have passed away, and the majority of it is from abortion. Why did they put Planned Parenthoods everywhere? Think about it. Like I said, we are nearing the end of America. Mystery Babylon. A nation that's divided against itself will never stand. It will always fall. A prideful nation, America is. And pride comes before what? Destruction. Seek ye the Most High and His Son while you can. Because we here. No more talking. We here. Shalom. Have a great day.